Did you know that buyers often make their mind up about your property before they've even walked through your front door? If you want to impress from the get-go, your garden should be the key. Looking to stay ahead in the Beenleigh and Eagleby property market? Want to get local insights from someone who knows this community inside and out? Then you've come to the right place. I'm Benjamin Waite, and welcome to Worth the Wait, Beenleigh and Eagleby's local property podcast, where we'll be diving into everything you need to know about real estate right here in our beautiful region. Welcome back to Worth the Wait, Beenleigh's local property podcast. I'm Benjamin Waite, and today we're going to talk about how landscaping and curb appeal can make or break your open home. Let's be honest. First impressions count. We've all been on a first date. We know how that can work. In fact, they count a lot in real estate as well. When potential buyers pull up to your property for the first time, they've already started forming opinions about it. And that's before they've even set foot in your home. Curb appeal or impressions on your home made from the street can set the tone for the entire buying process. Let's talk about how you can optimize your garden and outdoor spaces to make the best possible first impression at your open home. How a well-maintained garden can actually increase the perceived value of your property. Now, this is what excites me. There's more to your curb appeal than just neat hedges and freshly mown lawns. There is actual science behind how first impressions shape our decisions. Studies show that we make snap judgments within seconds of seeing something new. And this is especially true in real estate. This is called the halo effect. It was formed from research papers or exams, and examiners were marking papers, and if you nailed the first question in your exam, they actually gave you benefit of the doubt for the remaining questions. So if you didn't really nail it, they're like, oh, little Johnny, he got the first question right. He knows what he's talking about. I'll give him benefit of the doubt for the last questions. This is the same for your home. So in a real estate perspective, we have 3 opportunities to nail a first impression. We have the drive, so approaching the house from the street on their drive. Now, a lot of that we can't really control. Some of that's going to be around your neighbours. So it's always nice to be friendly with your neighbours, because if you're selling or you're doing your open home, you might want to ask them, give them a 6-pack or ask them to tidy up for you. So that makes a difference. The second opportunity for a first impression is approaching the front door. And this is where your gardens, your pathways, your edges, your lawn really come into their own. And then the third and final nail in the coffin is upon entry of the home, opening the front door and then being greeted to the home itself. Gardens in southeast Queensland, specifically Eagleby and Beenleigh, are in a subtropical climate, and that gives us great options. But did you know that some types of plants and landscaping styles are more appealing to local buyers? Things like low-maintenance native plants, outdoor living spaces with decks or patios, and well-lit gardens can make all the difference. Buyers in this area love outdoor spaces. Everybody's moving to Queensland because they want that alfresco living. This is a place where they can relax, entertain, and enjoy the outdoor climate. So how can you make your garden stand out? Let's get into some practical tips that you can apply right now to boost your curb appeal before your first open home. We want to be clean and tidy. This one's a no-brainer. Mow the lawns, trim the hedges, and clear away any fallen leaves or debris, especially from gutters. Everybody looks up at gutters. A neat garden immediately shows buyers that you take care of your home, it's a low maintenance, and there's nothing but fun and prosperity for the property they're about to buy. Plant maintenance, stick to easy to maintain plants that thrive in our southeast climate. Think native like kangaroo paw, grevillea, or even a feature like frangipani. These plants are drought resistant and low maintenance and look fantastic. Outdoor features. If you've got a deck, patio, or outdoor living space, showcase it. Buyers love the idea of outdoor entertaining, and these spaces add value to your home. Adding some comfortable outdoor furniture, like a few potted plants, will create a welcome atmosphere. One thing that many sellers overlook is the seasonality of their garden. Whether it's spring blooms or a well-maintained winter lawn, different seasons call for different maintenance strategies. In the warmer months, make sure your garden is lush and green, while in the cooler months, focus on keeping things tidy and adding pops of colour with potted plants and seasonal flowers. Now, if you don't have time to spend a fortune to make your garden look fantastic, A few small changes can go a long way. Here are some budget-friendly tips for sprucing up your garden before an open. You can add some potted plants. If your garden is looking a bit bare, potted plants are an easy fix. They add colour and life without much effort, without getting your hands dirty either. Repaint the front door. I love this one. There's some really cool pastel colours that are in trend at the moment, but a fresh coat of paint on your front door can instantly boost your home's appearance, making it look more inviting. And solar lighting, inexpensive, also eco-friendly, but install a few smaller lights along pathways for your garden beds. This adds both safety, ambience, and especially perfect for evening viewings. So let me share a quick story. We were selling a unit in a complex. Now, a lot of people who are accustomed with body corporates, usually body corporates will maintain the gardens. In this situation, we were on the market for a couple of weeks and we weren't getting the attention and the feedback that we were after. And really, the complex's gardening was really letting us down. So I know it should be up to the body corporate, but I spoke with the seller and we decided to spend a little bit of money to upkeep just their portion of the garden in front of their home. And sure enough, within the first weekend, that was just a little tidbit that it needed to add a little bit more emotion to a buyer, and we ended up selling it. Does your garden really matter when selling your home? Absolutely. First impressions happen in a matter of seconds. Don't let an overgrown lawn, a messy garden turn buyers away before they even step inside. This is especially important for tenanted properties where you might not live there. By spending a bit of time and effort on your landscaping, you can maximize your home's value and ensure it shines during all open homes. It's not just open homes where your garden and the presentation is important. We often will actually send buyers past your home as drive-bys, especially during our pre-market campaign. So you really want to make sure that leading into the photos and leading into your open home, your property is still looking good, because you never know when buyers see your ad online and they want to drive past and have a look. So thanks for joining me for another episode of Worth the Wait. If you're thinking about selling and want to know more about getting the most out of your property, I'm always here to help. Don't hesitate to get in touch for a personal consult, or just visit me at LJ Hooker Beenleigh, or check me out at benjaminwaite.com.au. And remember, whether it's buying, selling, or just talking about real estate, it's always worth the wait. I'm here when you need. Thanks for tuning in to Worth the Wait. If you enjoyed the podcast, please be sure to share it with a friend, and don't forget to hit that subscribe so you won't miss an episode and all my local property tips, updates, and insights. Until next time, I'm here when you need.